An introduction to a legend. Today we're going to talk about a very special person. His name is Cristiano Ronaldo. You have probably seen his face on television or heard his name in conversations about football. He is one of the most famous football players in the entire world. Many people say he is one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. His story is not just about scoring goals and winning trophies. It is a story about a young boy with a big dream. It shows us that with hard work and a strong heart, anything is possible. This is an important lesson for everyone, especially when you are learning something new, like English. So, let us begin this amazing journey. We will explore Ronaldo's life from his childhood to his incredible career as a global superstar. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, on a small island in the Atlantic Ocean. This island is called Madeira. Madeira is a beautiful island, full of green mountains, colorful flowers, and blue sea. The weather is warm and the air smells like the ocean. The people of Madeira are friendly and proud of their traditions. They love music, dancing, and sharing meals with family and friends. Cristiano grew up in a small city called Funchal, the capital of Madeira. The city is full of narrow streets, colorful houses, and busy markets. His family lived in a small house with a tin roof. From their window they could see the big blue ocean and fishing boats coming and going. Cristiano was the youngest of 4 children. He had 1 brother and 2 sisters. The family was very close, but they did not have much money. His father, Jose, worked as an equipment manager at a small football club. He loved football, but his job did not pay much and he often felt tired. His mother, Dolores, was very strong and caring. She worked 2 jobs, sometimes cleaning houses and sometimes cooking in a local restaurant. Every day, Dolores woke up early to prepare breakfast for her children before going to work. She always encouraged them to do their best. Life was not easy for the Ronaldo family. Sometimes they did not have enough food or new clothes, but they always shared what they had. The children played together in the streets, using their imagination to create games. Sometimes Cristiano made a football out of old socks. The streets of Funchal were full of life. Neighbors greeted each other, and children ran between the houses laughing and playing. On weekends, families gathered to eat traditional Portuguese food like espetada and bolo do caco. These moments brought everyone together. Even though they had little, the Ronaldo family was rich in love and hope. Cristiano learned to be grateful for small things like a warm meal or a sunny day. Sometimes his father took him to the football club. Cristiano watched the older players and dreamed of playing on the field one day. His mother always told him, "Work hard and never give up." These words stayed with Cristiano all his life. The family faced many problems, but they always supported each other. When someone was sad, the others gave hugs and smiles. These early years in Madeira taught Cristiano the value of hard work, kindness, and believing in dreams. He promised himself to help his family one day. The island of Madeira, with its beauty and its challenges, shaped the boy who would become a legend. Every mountain he climbed, every game he played made him stronger. Those experiences gave him a strong heart and a desire to succeed. He learned that with hope and effort, anything is possible. This is the story of a humble beginning, full of love, struggle, and hope. It is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo's childhood in Madeira. These memories and lessons would guide him as he grew up and chased his dreams far beyond the shores of his island home. That childhood became the foundation for his work ethic. He knew he had to create a better life himself, and he never stopped believing. From the moment Cristiano Ronaldo could walk, he was always moving, always running, always chasing after a ball. His family remembers him kicking anything round, an orange, a rolled-up sock, or even a crumpled piece of paper, pretending it was a football. He grew up in a small neighborhood in Funchal, Madeira. The streets were his first football field. Every day after school, Cristiano would rush outside, eager to play with his friends until the sun went down. Sometimes the ball was old and worn out. Sometimes there was no real ball at all. But that never stopped Cristiano. He would make a ball from anything he could find just to keep playing. His mother, Dolores, often watched from the window, smiling as she saw her son's joy. She sometimes worried about his schoolwork, but she knew football made him happy. Cristiano was not very interested in school or homework. His teachers noticed that his mind was always on football. He would draw pictures of footballs in his notebooks and dream of playing for a big team one day. His father, Jose, worked at a local football club. Sometimes he took Cristiano with him to the field. Cristiano loved the smell of the grass and the sound of the ball being kicked. He watched the older players and tried to copy their moves. He practiced dribbling, shooting, and running faster every day. Even when it rained, Cristiano played football in the wet streets, his clothes covered in mud. His friends loved playing with him, but they also knew he was different. Cristiano was always the first to arrive and the last to leave. He never got tired of running after the ball. Sometimes he played with older boys who were bigger and stronger. They pushed him, but he never gave up. He learned to be quick, to think fast, and to always get back up after a fall. His godfather once said, "From the moment he could walk, all Cristiano wanted was a football." This passion was clear to everyone in the neighborhood. Cristiano's first real football match was a big moment. He was nervous, but when the whistle blew, he forgot everything except the game. He ran faster than anyone, scored a goal, and his team cheered for him. After the match, his family hugged him and told him how proud they were. That feeling of joy and pride made Cristiano want to work even harder, but it was not always easy. Sometimes he lost matches or made mistakes. He felt sad and frustrated, but he never stopped trying. His mother would say, "Work hard and never give up." Cristiano practiced every day, even when he was tired. He would stay after training, working on his dribbling, shooting, and tricks. He wanted to be the best player in the world. The people in his community noticed his dedication. Some neighbors gave him old football boots or cheered for him from the sidelines. Their support made him feel strong and confident. Football was more than a game for Cristiano. It was his escape, his happiness, and his dream. When he played, he felt free and alive. Everyone who watched him play could see that he was special. He had a natural talent, but he also worked harder than anyone else. These early years, full of practice, support, and big dreams, shaped Cristiano Ronaldo into the player he would become. His journey started on simple streets, with a makeshift ball and a heart full of hope. When Cristiano Ronaldo was just 12 years old, his life changed forever. He was chosen by a famous football club in Lisbon, far from his home on the island of Madeira. The day he left, the sun was just rising. His mother hugged him tightly at the small airport, tears in her eyes. Cristiano tried to be brave, but inside he felt scared and alone. As the plane took off, Cristiano looked out the window at the ocean below. He wondered if he would ever see his family again. The city of Lisbon was big and busy, so different from the quiet streets of Madeira. When he arrived, everything felt strange. The language, the food, even the weather. Cristiano moved into a small room at the Sporting CP Academy. At night, he lay in bed, missing his family and the sound of the sea. Sometimes he cried quietly, hoping no one would hear. He called his mother every evening, telling her about his day and listening to her gentle words. The other boys at the academy were not always kind. They laughed at Cristiano's accent and his simple clothes from Madeira. Sometimes he ate alone in the cafeteria, feeling like he did not belong, but he remembered his mother's words, "Work hard and never give up." Every day, Cristiano trained hard. He woke up early, laced up his old boots, and ran onto the field before anyone else. He practiced dribbling, shooting, and running faster. Sometimes he stayed late after everyone had gone, kicking the ball again and again under the stadium lights. His coaches noticed his dedication. One coach said, "Cristiano, you have something special, but you must be strong, not just in your body but in your mind." These words gave Cristiano hope. He wanted to prove to everyone that he belonged, but life in Lisbon was not easy. Cristiano missed his family every day. He kept a small photo of his mother by his bed. When he felt sad, he looked at it and remembered why he was there, to make his family proud and to follow his dream. Some nights he called his mother and said, "I want to come home." She always answered, "Cristiano, you are strong. Remember your dream. I believe in you." Her words gave him strength to keep going even when he felt like giving up. Slowly, Cristiano started to make friends. Some teammates saw how hard he worked and began to respect him. They passed him the ball in training and cheered when he scored. He learned to laugh with them and share stories about Madeira. But the challenges did not stop. At 15, doctors discovered that Cristiano's heart beat too fast even when he was resting. He needed surgery. He was afraid, but he trusted the doctors and thought about his dream. The surgery was a success. Just days later, Cristiano was back on the field, training harder than ever. His coaches and teammates were amazed by his courage and determination. He became an example for others. Never give up, no matter what happens. Cristiano's journey in Lisbon was full of ups and downs. He faced loneliness, fear, and pain. But he also found friendship, hope, and the power of believing in himself. Every challenge made him stronger. Every day, he moved one step closer to his dream. After recovering from surgery, Cristiano Ronaldo's focus on football became even stronger. He trained harder than ever, determined to reach the top. At Sporting CP, he quickly moved through the youth teams. Coaches and teammates saw his incredible talent and hard work. He was so good that he played for the under-16, under-17, and under-18 teams, and even the B team. In 2002, at just 17 years old, Cristiano made his professional debut for Sporting's main team. He played with confidence and skill beyond his years. In 2003, during a friendly match against Manchester United, he played so well that the players and coaches were amazed. Manchester United quickly signed him. Cristiano moved to England, ready for a new challenge in the Premier League. At Manchester United, Ronaldo wore the famous number 7 shirt. He learned from great players and coaches, especially Sir Alex Ferguson. He won many trophies, including the Premier League, FA Cup, and the Champions League. Fans cheered his amazing goals and skills. In 2008, Ronaldo won his first Ballon d'Or, the award for the best football player in the world. He became a hero to millions of fans. In 2009, Cristiano moved to Real Madrid for a world record fee. In Spain, he became a goal-scoring machine, breaking records every season. He won 4 Champions League titles with Real Madrid and became the club's all-time top scorer. His famous bicycle kick goal amazed the world. Ronaldo won many more Ballon d'Or awards and set new records for goals in the Champions League and La Liga. He inspired his teammates and fans with his passion and leadership. In 2018, Cristiano moved to Juventus in Italy. He continued to win trophies and score goals, showing his skill in a new country. Ronaldo became a leader on and off the field. He helped young players, worked hard in training, and always gave his best for the team. Around the world, millions of fans wear his shirt and dream of being like him. He is a role model for young people everywhere. Cristiano Ronaldo is known for his kindness and charity work. He helps children and families in need, using his fame to make a difference. He has broken more than 800 career goals, won league titles in England, Spain, and Italy, and set records that may never be broken. But more than the trophies and records, Ronaldo is famous for his hard work, dedication, and never-give-up attitude. He shows us that dreams can come true with effort and belief. Cristiano Ronaldo's journey from a small island to the top of world football inspires millions. He is a true global superstar, and his story continues to motivate people everywhere. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is full of powerful life lessons that can inspire us all. The first lesson is about hard work and dedication. From a young age, Ronaldo was always the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. He practiced for hours, even when he was tired or the weather was bad. He knew that talent alone was not enough. Success comes from effort and discipline. This lesson is important for anyone learning something new, like English. If you want to improve, you need to practice every day. Even when it feels difficult, keep going. Just like Ronaldo, do not give up when things get tough. The second lesson is resilience. Ronaldo faced many challenges, poverty, loneliness, and even a serious heart problem, but he never let these obstacles stop him. When he fell, he got back up. When he lost, he tried again. He believed that setbacks are a normal part of life, and what matters most is how we respond to them. When you are learning English, you might make mistakes or feel frustrated. Remember, mistakes are part of the journey. Each time you try again, you become stronger and more confident. Like Ronaldo, use every challenge as a chance to grow. The third lesson is the importance of family support. Ronaldo's mother, Dolores, always believed in him. She worked hard and made sacrifices so he could follow his dream. Her encouragement gave him strength, especially when he felt alone or wanted to give up. No one succeeds alone. Friends, family, and teachers can help you stay strong. Appreciate those who believe in you and support your goals. Their kindness can make a big difference, just as it did for Ronaldo. The fourth lesson is about setting goals and dreaming big. Ronaldo always dreamed of being the best football player in the world. He set clear goals and worked step by step to achieve them. He did not let fear or doubt stop him from chasing his dreams. When you learn English, set small goals for yourself. For example, learn 5 new words each day or practice speaking for 10 minutes. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every step forward brings you closer to your dream. Another lesson from Ronaldo's journey is to stay positive and believe in yourself. There were times when he felt lonely or afraid, but he kept a positive attitude. He trusted that his hard work would pay off, and he never stopped believing in his abilities. You can do the same. When you feel nervous about speaking English, remind yourself that every expert was once a beginner. With time and practice, you will improve. Stay positive and keep moving forward. Ronaldo also teaches us the value of giving back. He uses his success to help others, supporting children and families in need. Being kind and generous makes the world a better place. You can help others too, even in small ways. Share what you learn, encourage your friends, and be kind to those around you. Your actions can inspire others, just like Ronaldo's story inspires millions. As you continue your journey, remember these lessons from Ronaldo's life. Work hard, be resilient, appreciate support, dream big, believe in yourself, and help others. These qualities will help you succeed, not just in football or English, but in anything you choose to do. Remember, it does not matter where you start. What matters is how hard you work and how much you believe in your dreams. Like Ronaldo, you can overcome any challenge and achieve great things. So, as you learn English or work toward your own goals, remember Cristiano Ronaldo's journey. Be dedicated. Be resilient. Never stop believing in yourself. Your story is just beginning.